In holistic anti-inflammatory diets, foods and liquids, we zone in on more sources of super sustenance, the pumpkin and squash, examining some of the holistic medicinal properties and modern-day recognition of their substantial nutritive advantages for modern-day diets, both of which offer several therapeutic benefits as part of a well-balanced dietary regime. Some of the common variety being cucurbita and others. Pumpkins and squash come in a wide array of shapes, sizes and colors, influenced by their variety and the climate in which they are grown. As simple as it seems, these plant foods are nutritional and medicinal powerhouses due to their compound density. Like all foods, pumpkin and squash are influenced by the food matrix effect, which allows for a diverse range of interactions among their macro and micro compounds. This synergy enhances their classification as nourishing and medicinal foods with advantages that seem limitless to some extent. In terms of an anti-inflammatory source, they are helpful in anti-inflammatory diets and in general, in particular due to several compounds that work synergistically, such as beta-carotene, vitamin E, and others. However, it's essential to understand that the method of consuming pumpkin or squash can significantly influence its nutritional properties, such as its anti-inflammatory actions. This is attributed to food matrix effects, where one component interacts with another, including the utensils used in preparation. These are what we call in holistic sciences technical points, which refers to an applied approach, a specific detail or aspect related to a particular subject where precision and accuracy are important, as well as some level of specialized understanding. For example, when pumpkin is prepared with large amounts of refined white sugar, highly processed syrups, or unhealthy oils, such as in pumpkin pie or sweet pumpkin casseroles, the excessive sugar can contribute to inflammation in the body, potentially promoting a spike in insulin levels and promoting an inflammatory response. In this case, while the pumpkin itself has anti-inflammatory properties as well as several helpful nutrients and effects, specific added ingredients can negate those benefits and create an inflammatory meal, which is at a disadvantage in body-centric eating, as the key component, the pumpkin, may be obscured by other non-advantageous components and methods of preparation. This is a technical point. One of the reasons why pumpkins and squash are recognized as high-value plant foods is due to their naturally rich nutritional construct and bioavailability upon digestion. Pumpkins are rich in antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals, potentially lowering the risks associated with different levels of inflammation. In particular, one of the powerful antioxidants found in pumpkin is beta-carotene. This compound reduces inflammation by increasing the production of disease-fighting cells in the body, such as immune cells. Beta-carotene is a pigment found in many fruits and vegetables, primarily of the orange and yellow variety, like carrots, sweet potatoes, and butternut squash. It is a type of carotenoid, which is a natural pigment that contributes to the coloration of plants. Similarly, Hussein et al. 2023 suggests the following. Pumpkin fruits, when fully ripe, are sweet with orange to yellow flesh and are rich in B-carotene, a precursor of vitamin A. A variety of antioxidants such as vitamin E, CK, and B2 have been reported in pumpkin fruit along with carotenes and phenolic compounds. Further, pumpkin seeds are also a good source of proteins containing high values of essential amino acids, Glue et al. 2006. The presence of fatty acids, polyphenols, and prebiotics in vegetables from the Cucurbitaceae family makes them a striking choice for being used as a nutritional complement. These compounds have been found involved in controlling systemic inflammation and endothelial damage. Systemic inflammation is a widespread inflammatory response throughout the body that can lead to various health issues, such as heart disease and diabetes. It is often indicated by elevated levels of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, CRP. Endothelial refers to a layer of cells known as the endothelium, which lines the blood vessels and lymphatic vessels in the body. They also suggest that a molecular docking study has revealed that from seed proteins during digestion, 1,593 peptides were released, out of which 36 were of high gastrointestinal absorption. Different parts of pumpkin plants contain various antibiotic components, including antifungal agents. This is due to the numerous phytoconstituents and macronutrients present in, for example, the cucurbita pepo or orange pumpkins, butternut squash, etc. These include polysaccharides in the flesh, proteins and oils in the seeds, as well as vitamins, minerals, lipids. Subsequently, due to its exceptional nutritional and medicinal profile, pumpkin seeds are used in immunity booster bars for athletes as suggested by Hussein et al. 2023. As a result of their phytocompositions, pumpkins and natural pumpkin byproducts, such as seeds, oils, and edible flesh or pulp, are holistically recognized as sources of anti-aging, anti-fatigue, helpful foods for aches and pains, as well as being a brain tonic food. The recognized dietary therapeutic effects of pumpkin and squash include antioxidant, antimicrobial, antiviral, antihypertensive, antihyperlipidemic, anti-inflammatory, anti-diabetic, immunomodulatory. Now let's inform our understanding on what each of these terms suggests. Antioxidant refers to a substance that helps protect cells from damage caused by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can lead to oxidative stress. Antimicrobial refers to a substance that inhibits the growth of microorganisms, such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. Antiviral to a substance that inhibits the growth and proliferation of viruses. Antihypertensive suggests it may lower blood pressure in individuals with hypertension, high blood pressure. Antihyperlipidemic refers to the ability to lower elevated levels of lipids in the blood, such as cholesterol and triglycerides. Anti-inflammatory means it may reduce inflammation in the body. Anti-diabetic suggests that it helps manage or lower blood sugar levels in individuals with high blood sugar levels. And immunomodulatory refers to the ability to modify or regulate the immune system's response. Taking a moment to appreciate this, one could certainly say that pumpkin plant-based food is quite remarkable. It serves as a rich source of nourishment that is not only beneficial for the body, but also in harmony with the natural environment of which we are a part of. Another crucial aspect to consider is that not all foods produce the same physiological effects, especially when comparing healthy individuals to those with specific health conditions, such as high blood pressure. In a healthy individual, baseline functions are already optimized, so food primarily serves to support and enhance these essential functions rather than specifically targeting an issue like lowering blood pressure. Understanding this distinction is important as it encompasses a technical aspect. For instance, stating that pumpkin consumption is unsuitable for a healthy individual due to its blood pressure lowering effects is not entirely accurate, as previously discussed. Thus, it is essential to recognize the difference between balanced healthful diets, including whole foods and liquids, and concentrated forms used for a targeted approach. It is sort of context dependent. Also, pumpkins contain dietary fiber, which aids in digestion and promotes a healthy gut. A well-functioning digestive system is essential for reducing inflammation and maintaining overall well-being. Fiber contributes to gut health by nourishing beneficial gut bacteria and is found in many nutrient-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. In several holistic sciences, pumpkins, squash, and pumpkin byproducts are considered advantageous for neurological factors. As mentioned, pumpkin is considered a brain tonic. Tocopherols and tocotrienols in pumpkin seeds are powerful antioxidants. Let's look at some of the reasons why pumpkin holds neuroprotective properties. Ayub et al. 2021 state that among common nutritional deficiencies observed with individuals with neuro ailments, the amino acids are one of them, being precursors of neurotransmitters. They further suggest that pumpkin contains the essential amino acid L-tryptophan. Both the latter and its intermediate metabolite, 5-hydroxytryptophan, contribute to the production of the neurotransmitter serotonin, making them recommended for treating low moods and depression. They also state that, in a more recent study, LaChance and Ramsey summarized the antidepressant foods and reported that pumpkin seeds had an antidepressant food score of 47%. With vegetables, the mean antidepressant food score being 48%, fruits 20%, legumes 8%, grains 5%, and nuts and seeds at 5%. This was based on a nutrient profiling system called the Antidepressant Food Score, AFS, to help inform dietary recommendations in line with neuro and mental well-being, LaChance and Ramsey, 2018. Although data is helpful in context of analysis and cause and effect, yet as suggested holistically, individual suitability and individual health status are fundamental factors in any applied approach. The findings of modern sciences closely correlate to the holistic and classical position on pumpkins and squash being a brain tonic food, as well as much more, reaffirming the holistic point of view that natural diets rich in plant parts and teas can be optimum sources of nourishment. Not only can they activate inner repair, but also promote the experience of a healthy physical, mental, and energetic life. Pumpkin seed oil is also associated with healthful advantages for male reproductive well-being, such as prostate. Equally helpful for women as a nutritive agent for menopause due to their phytoestrogen content. Lastly, here are some ways in which pumpkin or squash are used holistically. Cooked or boiled pumpkin, seasoned with a touch of natural salt, is considered tridoshic. It helps balance all three doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. Or a delicious super soup can be made using pumpkin, pumpkin seeds, and turmeric, providing a revitalizing and healthful meal. Additionally, steamed or lightly boiled pumpkin or squash enhanced with organic coconut oil, fresh lemon juice, salt, and pepper. Or combining pumpkin with lentils and whole grains offers a high-quality protein blend that is both satisfying and healthful. In holistic principles, nourishment begins at sunrise and ends at sunset for healthy individuals to allow for optimal digestion, working with our circadian and metabolic rhythms. On a final note, organic sources of food are typically free from synthetic chemicals and therefore important factors to consider in the principles of supersustenance. Subject to individual suitability and individual health status.